is about succession plans for businesses, particularly in Africa. What is the plan for these businesses when they look to live past their founders? Also for ultra high net worth families, or even wealthy families, and maybe even middle class families. What is the plan for them in terms to when it comes to wealth planning and inheritance and so on and so forth? We have a special guest with us to discuss that, Mr. Theodore Albright of the Family Office Africa. He is with us on the show. Good evening to you, sir. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good evening.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
I'm really delighted to be here.
I'm happy to have you as well. I mean, you're a wealth of knowledge in this sector, and so we're happy to have you on the show. In Nigeria, you're visiting.
Yes.
You were just here for what, a summit?
So we're here for the Africa Family Business Summit.
Fantastic.
Which was held at the Marriott Hotel over a 3-day period.
Yeah.
And it involved all manner of family businesses coming together to look at founder generation, next gen, and how we can avoid what is considered a curse, which is the 3-generation curse. Most businesses don't survive beyond the 3rd generation. In Africa, it really doesn't survive beyond the 1st generation. So that's the issue.
Is it a lack of awareness? Is it a lack? What's missing? Why don't they last past the 3rd generation?
Governance.
Yeah.
Pure and simple. So the founder's wishes need to be solidified, codified, and we need to be very clear what the founder wants. Does he want to cash out, or does he want the business to live beyond him or her? If that's the case, then what structures do you put in place? Those structures need to be codified, and that gives you your governance.
What kind of what's the experience been like? You're based in Accra?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and you got offices elsewhere? That's where the main office is?
That's where the main office is. But prior to relocating to Accra, I lived and worked in Guernsey in the Channel Islands, and prior to that, lived and worked in England.
Oh, nice,
London,
nice.
Yeah.
So what have you observed? Is as far as the governance issues that you've raised, what's been the challenge for most of these businesses? What's been your experience been like?
So this supposed curse applies across the globe. It's not peculiar to Africa.
Okay.
But it's more endemic here because we have difficulty, or founders have difficulty having that discussion on how do we pass the business on or grow the business beyond the 1st generation. And often it's because of a mindset or a culture or just a fear, an inherent fear. Once you start to talk about estate planning, having a will, having succession in place, the notion is, do you want to kill me or do you want to do me in? And so that becomes an issue.
Yeah.
And sometimes the environment is so volatile that you can't take a breath.
Yeah.
You can't stop to think, what do we do beyond today, or what do we do beyond next week?